That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Once again with Perk and Bill Simmons. I didn't want to do this 2 days in a row. I don't like revisiting beefs too much. However, this is making some noise, this response. It's got, at the time, once again, over 500,000 views. SSB said, geez, Bill Simmons, that's a wild quote. I didn't read it. What they say? They can't waddle around. Pregnant women have hormones, pregnant women have hormones, so they're easily irritable. They cry more easily. They're more passionate. These are the qualities I want to see in a player.
Keep playing.
Okay.
Who was the player who got pregnant last year?
She's
Candace Parker?
Yeah.
In my opinion, hey, maybe this is a little out there.
Oh boy.
I think if you're pregnant, you have to keep playing.
Okay.
Bro, what?
No, seriously.
What?
That's not a reason to stop playing. That's not an injury.
I mean,
It's not like that's like not a torn ACL.
How long did she has another human being inside of her.
My wife was doing pregnant Pilates until she was like 8.5 months pregnant with our second kid. These people can't run up and down a little bit. They can't play 5 minutes a game. Can't waddle around. How is that a reason?
It's a.
What is it? What draws them more attention than 7.5-month-old or pregnant Candace Parker, playing in the semifinals and the whole, like Christine Brennan getting into it. This is bad for women. Like she writes a column about it. Big debate. It leads the sports reporters whether they've gone too far with the pregnancy rule. That's kind of stuff they need to do.
It would get a lot of attention. Have her get into a fight? Ever seen a pregnant woman fight?
Oh, they have more hormones. Like their parts are going to get more fights.
I saw a pregnant woman fight at a carnival.
Nice.
It was like, oh my, what has happened? Like something really bad is going to happen. There's a baby involved. Oh, I think it's a great idea.
Well, with pregnant women, you have the following things at play. You have hormones, so they're easily irritable. They cry more easily. Like they're more passionate. Oh. These are all qualities I want to see in a basketball court.
I could see there being.
People are way too comfortable with disrespecting women, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, it goes back to the Jeff T podcast thing when they had Charleston White and he was making all those jokes about the WNBA. And I know, like, Michael Che on Saturday Night Live, like, that's one of his things that he always leans on, is making jokes about the WNBA. There's a lot of people that just joke about the WNBA and women, and they just feel a little too comfortable, a little too easy in just publicly disrespecting women, bro. And of course, if I say that, I'm a pick-me, I'm a this and that, I'm a simp, you can't say that on Twitch, but this is YouTube, so I say it. Oh, you being real simpish, this is all da-da-da-da. Yeah, all right, bro. It's basic respect for other humans, dog. This was said on the radio. Yeah, the BS with Bill Simmons, that was like the 2000s. When was this from? It's got to be the 2000s. Has he not realized the wish that women can have when they bear children? I don't pay Jeff as he any mind.
And let's not act like you haven't said some asinine things about the game of basketball, especially when it comes down to the WNBA.
Uh-oh.
Saying that women should play pregnant. Man, have you lost your damn mind? Like, before you took a sip of that damn Heineken, did you actually...
He doing this with the NBA ESPN background? Oh, Perk wildin'.
Let it process or thought about, before I go on this camera, let me think about this for a second. Am I really going to go tell the world, and I don't believe you was joking, that women should play pregnant? And I believe if I'm not wrong,
I believe.
You were talking about the time Candace Parker, I believe, was pregnant, or whatever the case may be. That's neither here nor there. What I'm telling you is, you say some absurd things at times. But guess what, Bill? Nobody cares. Nobody is covering you to police you to speak the game on the game the way it needs to be spoken on, brother.
That's crazy. He told that man nobody cares. He says, yeah, Bill, we have something in common. We have something in common, Bill. We both share our opinions on basketball, but here's the difference. Nobody cares when you share your opinion. It's crazy. Remember yesterday when we talked about how Perk should pull up dirt on? That exactly did it. I was thinking about that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, SSB. I was thinking about that earlier today. Pearl looking like an OG. Yo, Perk just put the whole WNBA against Simmons with this 100%. 100%. He's cooked, bro. He's cooked. But Bill Simmons just says way too many off things to like sit on his high horse and act like Kendrick Perkins is the worst thing that happened to the NBA on ESPN. At the end of the day, a lot of this stuff be coming down to like jealousy of losing your old spot. And yes, I realize Bill Simmons makes more money now than he did at ESPN. You still have an ego thing of like, dang, ESPN ain't bring me back. Because that's what happened, right? Or Bill Simmons left. Bill Simmons might have left because he has so much money. Bill Simmons leaves ESPN. ESPN says it won't renew Bill Simmons. Can we stop the narrative that Bill Simmons got fired? He was planning on leaving ESPN after his contract ran out. He gave John Scooper an excuse to can him. Then he poached the editorial staff. ESPN spins, so it's conflicting stories out there. If I'm not mistaken, Bill Simmons isn't genuinely accepted by the WNBA. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But money comes and go. People can be rich and broke. Simmons is going to lose respect that you can't change 100%. 100%. But I think it's always like ego, bro. Like, he could, you know what I'm saying, hang his nuts on the table and be like, I own the Ringer. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm richer than anybody at the ESPN network, including Stephen A., so I can speak down on all of them. At the end of the day, bro, like, you still got to deal with that. Like, ESPN didn't want me. They didn't want to renew my contract 10 years ago. That eats up at them. It's got to. All right, next, man. What are we talking about next?
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question?
Hey, Rashad.